Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NWA Main Event Television. Triple threat match for the NWA Main Event Television Championship as Jeff the Crippler Daniels defends his belt against Buzz Dupp and Steve Lane. You can see there referee Norman making sure that Jeff Daniels puts the belt over in the corner. There's the match starts as Dupp and Daniels is going to immediately jump on top of Steve Lane here in this television title match. Quickly off the bat, a double team effort here. Takes Steve Lane, whips him in the ropes, comes through. He kicks Daniels underneath the chin and hammers away on the head of the big man Buzz Dupp. Dupp now reverses Lane into the ropes. Lane comes off, catches him, tilt-a-whirl head scissors, taking the big man down. Lane quickly back up to his feet and then catches Daniels with a flurry of right hands. Now kick to the gut there on Buzz Dupp and a drop kick underneath the chin of Dupp takes him down. Now Lane working on the television champion. Right hands to the side of the head. Takes Daniels, backs him in, whips him across, reversal by Daniels, drop down by Daniels. Lane now comes through. Daniels tried for the leapfrog and Lane just punched him right between the eyes. Now picked him up. Big scoop and a slam, center of the ring, and Lane on fire, and Daniels quickly to the outside. Man, Lane on fire quick here in this television title match, taking it to both Jeff the Crippler Daniels and to Buzz Dupp. Daniels and Dupp on the outside. And Daniels trying to wish Steve Lane back, I guess. Daniel discussing strategy with Buzz Dupp. Now both of them, I guess, break the huddle, and here they come. They're going to try opposite sides of the ring. Here comes Dupp, and here comes Daniels. Lane looks like he could be in a predicament here. They come bum rushed, and Lane out of the way, and Daniels and Dupp in hard. Now he's hammering on the way on Jeff Daniels. Daniels to the outside, a big right hand to the side of the head of Buzz Dupp, and Dupp to the outside now, and both men on the floor again. And there's the big man Buzz Dupp. He might have got the sense knocked out of him a little bit. He goes over to talk to Jeff the Crippler Daniels, and maybe they can sort out this strategy here. Wait a minute, Lane now to the outside. Second rope comes off, double axe handle right to the head of Jeff Daniels, and now they're fighting on the floor here at Freddy's Auction and Sportatorium. Lane taking Dupp, rolls him back in the ring. Daniels back in the ring also, but now Daniels quickly back over and stomping on the back of the head of Steve Lane, cuts him off, and now the television champion and Buzz Dupp starting to work over one half of Sudden Impact. Tonight, Sudden Impact, Steve Lane and Chris Gatlin taking on the Devil's Disciples. That should be a barn burner in the main event. Also, X-title match, Jammer and Insane Shane. We're still trying to sort out the rules of the newly laxed rules of the X division. Also, six-man tag, the Hot Boys and Little Homie taking on Booty Call and Cannabis. What's wrong with Brian Turner? Also, Capone and Innocent taking on the Showstoppers. New tag team Pomp and Circumstance making their debut against Superstar Shane Matthews and John Matrix. And here's Daniels and Dupp finally going at it a little bit. Dupp with some clubbing fist to the top of the head. Now takes Daniels, ramming the shoulder right in the gut of Jeff the Crippler Daniels is Buzz Dupp. Dupp, oh, another big right hand right between the eyes, and Lane still laid out a little bit there. Trying to work his way back to his feet as Dupp just stomping away there, and Jeff the Crippler Daniels in Lane now with a double axe handle to the back of Dupp. Now Lane now firing away on the top of the head of Dupp. Now backs him in the corner, whips across, Dupp hard into the corner. Lane comes shooting through, big clothesline there by Steve Lane, takes Dupp down. Lane now quickly down for the cover, hooks the leg, and there's Daniels to break it up. Daniels quickly back up to his feet and takes control of Lane in a rake of the boot laces. Cuts him off. Go say lace of the boot, kind of same thing, I guess. Block of the fist there. Big right hand by Steve Lane, and a second one to Jeff the Crippler Daniels. Lane now kicking away on the gut in the far corner as Dupp comes up in the big double axe handle right to the back. Cuts off Steve Lane once again, and Lane can't win for losing here. He's not only taking on the television champion, Jeff the Crippler Daniels, he's also taking on the big man from West Compton, Buzz Dupp. Ramming the head of Lane right to the top. Oh, wait a minute. Daniels now with a hammering shot to Buzz Dupp and a left hand to the side of the jaw. Daniels now trying to take control of Dupp. Dupp with a little quick rabbit punch, but Daniels cuts him off with a boot. Backs him in the ropes, whips him across. Dupp now ducks the clothesline by Daniels, comes back through, and the flying elbow taking the big man down. The television champion quickly down for the cover, too, and Lane able to break up the pin attempt. My goodness, fast and furious action here. Right hand to the top of the head there by Steve Lane on Daniels. Back in the back corner, Lane now with a kick to the gut there on Daniels, and another right hand to the top of the head. There's the second one. You can see there what a good picture there of Lane just wearing out Jeff Daniels. Now back him in the ropes, whips him across. Daniel comes over, ducks the clothesline, comes back through, and a flying elbow takes Lane down. Daniels quickly down for the cover. 2, and Dupp with a stomp there breaks it up. What a triple threat match for the television championship. This is like the action you'll see each and every Saturday night. Freddy's Auction House's Sportatorium for NWA Main Event Wrestling. Dupp just standing on the throat of the television champion, Jeff the Crippler Daniels. Now Dupp quickly picking him back up. Big headbutt right between the eyes there. Dupp now with a second headbutt between the eyes of Lane, and Lane staggers. Dupp now. Boom, there's a right hand, and that one took him down. Dupp now, he can win the championship just by pinning Lane here. Comes off the ropes, comes off, big leg drop. It's like a tree trunk, dropping across his throat, down for the cover, and Daniels breaks it up. Man, the massive legs could just crush your skull. Wait a minute, Daniels down for the cover.